Were it not for Debbie Reynolds voicing Mrs. Claus, I may not have ever got round to watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm glad I had a reason to watch it because it's quite sweet. This was released in 1998. I was 6. This is the kind of film I would have loved, but I don't remember having ever seen it. So I'm kind of just assuming that this is the first time I've seen it, and the opinion I have of my first overview of this film is that it's a lot more detailed than I would have expected, and I think that's partly because of the character of Stormella, the evil Ice Queen, voiced by Whoopi Goldberg. That character certainly adds an interesting dimension to this, but the portrayal of Rudolph is what I love most. This is directed by William R. Kowalchuk Jr. and stars really brilliant voice cast, including Debbie Reynolds and Whoopi Goldberg. We also have John Goodman, who voices Santa Claus, and I think he's brilliant as Santa Claus. Young Rudolph, the voice of young Rudolph is adorable. He's voiced by Eric Pospisil. I have almost definitely pronounced that incorrectly, and for that I apologize. I am the worst at pronouncing names. Thankfully I can at least pronounce Rudolph, and it's adorable. The description from IMDb sums this up really easily without giving any spoilers, and this says, it's up to Santa's most famous reindeer to save the day when an evil queen conjures up a storm on Christmas. So the narrative is basically the same as Rudolph's whole story. You know, Rudolph is needed to help pull Santa's sleigh and guide it in the right direction, even though he's made fun of. And it's exactly the same. Rudolph is obviously made fun of for being different. He's going to stand out when they do the junior reindeer games. He is obviously a bit of an outcast. But only Rudolph can save the day from the evil queen. And I think that's beautiful. I hadn't expected it. I had genuinely expected a very basic, here are some reindeer, here are the ones pulling the sleigh, Rudolph's not allowed, but actually he can light the way. And it's so much more than that. I don't know if this story comes from anywhere else. This is the first time I've heard of Stormella and, you know, this evil ice queen in this context. But I thought it was really refreshing and really interesting. The animation style adds to that by being absolutely adorable. I love the animation style for this. I think Rudolph is so ridiculously beautiful. He's absolutely adorable. I love the way it captures the way that his nose glows. It looks so, you know, beautiful and shiny, and that's obviously not always going to be the easiest thing to do in animation, particularly in the 90s. I'm talking as if the 90s was the 30s. You know, it's still advanced, but it's impressive. The narrative develops really well. It didn't give away too much too soon. I didn't know how Rudolph would save the day, or indeed what the final outcome would be for him as a character. I loved the treatment of Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen and Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. A lot of those were the older reindeer, and then obviously Rudolph is kind of next generation. And he's adorable. I'm genuinely impressed. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting much. I wasn't expecting anything too intricate. I wasn't expecting the most beautiful animation I'd ever seen. But it was stunning, and I really truly adored it. If you like Christmas animations and you haven't seen this one, I'd say give it a go. Although I feel like it's aimed more at children than it is as a full family film. If you do like kind of juvenile cartoons, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is one that will make you smile and put a warmth in your heart. I love Debbie Reynolds, really like Whoopi Goldberg, but the film itself is even better than expected. I genuinely enjoyed it.